FLIKO.
How we feeling? How we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? It's Monday morning. I do this every single Monday morning because I love it. I do this because we might give somebody a shot from the middle of nowhere to get a bunch of followers and get a bunch of love and get some free shit and get a bunch of people paying attention to their music, which might make them in turn go even harder, have more confidence, then make a bunch of change their families' lives, change their lives, in turn do what I'm doing, change more people's lives. It's kind of a pyramid scheme, but it's more positive. This is your sample for this week. I feel strongly about it. He's spitting. How are you not happy with that? How are you not happy with that? Unbelievable sample. Today we are giving away first place iZotope RX8 Advanced H9 plug-in series bundle from Eventide, $1,100 value. That's place number 2. Auto-Tune Unlimited for 1 year, place number 3. Every single plugin that Antares makes. Apogee Effects Rack. Ooh, number 4, new gift. Number 5, Soothe 2. Number 6, XO from XLN Audio. XLN, we love you. Spiff from Oak Sound, $100 from Drum Broker, Serato Sampler, and Auto-Tune Unlimited for 6 months. Those are your 10 gifts for today. We are giving away 10 gifts. Everybody in the top 10 whose beat I review will get a gift. So if I roast you, you're not going away sad. Well, maybe you are, but at least you got something free. All right, let's start where we start at itskargo with the most votes today. We got hundreds of submissions. This is where we're beginning. Itskargo number 1. You guys know your sample. We're giving away thousands of dollars worth of gifts today. Let's get it. I'm so confused. Okay. I really like a lot of the harmony in it. There's a couple moments that felt weird to me. I think one of the second chords felt weird to me, but like, I like how the notes in the sample are interacting with a lot of the shit that you did. So I think the idea was there. I'm not super mad at like some of the drum stuff, but in general, it's just like all that like gating, chopping, like whatever that fucking like volume automation is on the lead sample just takes away so much from the strength of it and the notes that it's singing and like how cool his voice is and all that stuff. I think, yeah, I don't know. It feels like very timid with the sample usage. I feel like you didn't want the sample to be in front and be like this big moment or this lead that's going against all the stuff in your beat. It felt like you had the sample layered in there as kind of just like a background texture or like something that kind of floats through it, which can be cool, but I think the processing, the mixing, where you put it in the beat, it all made it just less impactful. Keep you in first place for now. Next up, we got CullsMcGee. Haven't we seen Culls before? Disto? Is Culls new? I feel like, why do I know Culls' name? Do I know Culls' name? Just because they're a mod. Is that the only reason I know their name? Okay. Culls, let's get it. Okay. Culls. Just off idea, just like the general idea and the notes you're picking and a lot of the ideas, I'm putting you in first right now because I like the idea even better than the cargo one. And I like some of the processing and some of the shit you did. You know what I think you could learn a lot from, Culls? Offside Cam, who we just watched the video from. Because I think, like, I'm not mad at your kick. I'm not mad at your snare. I'm not mad at the pattern. But I feel like, especially in that breakdown section, if you had certain perk loops or just even certain extra offbeat things, whether it's a hat or some kind of perk thing or whatever, it would really glue a lot of this beat together in a crazy way. What was the other thing I was thinking? Your bass line is as punchy as your kick. I don't know if it's a mix thing. I don't know if it's a sound choice thing, but every time that bass note hits, it's literally like as impactful and as powerful as your kick. So when the kick hits, it almost just feels muddy because it doesn't have a note to it. And it's just like I'm feeling a punch and then I'm feeling a weird bass thing. There needs to be some kind of focus and some kind of organization in your rhythm section. So the first way I'd go about that is I would try a different bass sound. If the bass sound took it away too much, like if the bass sound you have is the vibe of the beat and you try a different sound, it takes away the whole vibe. I would take that bass sound, try turning it down a little bit, and then maybe trying side chaining it to the kick a little bit. Of like if you side chained the added percussion shit we're talking about, that bass line and the lead to the kick, not extremely, just use a glue compressor in Ableton or whatever, just do a little bit of side chain to the kick. Every time your kick hits, it's going to do exactly what side chain's supposed to. The bass is going to duck a little bit so you can hear that kick, and then the bass comes right back to where it was. I think a little bit of side chain on this, Culls, would have done the difference. And I think a little bit of sloppy percussion, live recorded percussion, iPhone recorded tambourines, iPhone recorded shitty percussion that you buy at a corner store, it would have made all the difference. Literally like just having recorded off your fucking phone with some cool processing that like Offside Cam just did in that video. I think that it would really have glued it all together in a crazy way.
Yes.
And that's what you notice sometimes about really good percussion and really good mixing in a beat like that is the idea just fucking pops out way crazier. So I think the idea is really strong. I'm giving you first place for the idea, but a couple little tweaks could have went super crazy. Cole, shout out to you, and shout out to you for all the work you do as a fucking mod. We love you. Someone said, anyone selling kids toys, asking for a friend. Hop into the gear share in the Discord if y'all want to trade some percussion. Hop into the gear share part of the Discord if y'all want to send each other some percussion, trade some shit, send each other some free shit if you got some extra egg shakers lying around. I don't know. Gear share in the Discord. Gear share in the Discord. Next up, IsaiahBennett. Let's go. Yep, we know where you're going, Isaiah. Let's start that one over. Turned that sample into some like fucking Keith Sweat shit. Like, wow. Interesting, Isaiah. Someone says that Dominic fight. Interesting. A little repetitive, but here's how I feel about that one. Kind of similar to the last one. The idea is so strong. A little bit of sound choice, a little bit of arrangement, like mix wise, could really change the game for you. I feel like if you're doing that tempo with that pattern, this is just a personal opinion, so you don't have to fucking agree with me. But in that bounce at that tempo, I'd want to either turn my drums way up, so like everything almost felt not even close to as powerful as the drums, or I would add like more of an eighth note bounce with the hat or with the shaker or with the perk. So instead of it's I would just add like a little extra rhythm with maybe like some kind of perk thing or some kind of hat thing to move it along faster. If you weren't going to speed the tempo up or you weren't going to turn the drums up how it was, that's just me. But I like the fact that you let the sample run and you build around it. And it's like, that's a different kind of flip. It's not a chop, but it's a different kind of flip. I like that you built around it and made it so musical, because I think when you hear the melody of the sample, it's very interesting. So for someone to try to like, you know what I mean, harmonize behind it or do a chord change behind it that's not the original one, that's impressive. Solid flip, really solid idea. I just love the entrance so much too. Just came in so crazy. Shit like that matters. First impressions matter. You can tell off the execution of that beginning first 5 seconds. Love that. Isaiah first place, CullsMcGee second, itskargo in third. Let's keep going. 415 beats. Come on. Y'all know I quit EDM because I hate that shit, right? Like, you know, I was doing that to make money. There was an idea there that could have been executed, but once you started dropping the random horn stabs and it didn't get any more interesting and you only did it for 30 seconds, I don't know. I didn't think it was very well executed, even if you are going full fucking EDC battleground stage or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't... Maybe throw that collab to Nightmare or some shit. I think maybe Slander could finish that one up. I don't know if you got it all the way there. Some fucking, you know, Lenium breakdown and halfway through it. I just named every fucking trap DJ I can remember in one sentence. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Next up, goldngrief. Dom said get Jill Scott on this. I like it. Do I like it more than the cargo one? No. I like the chords. I like the one note, like 70s string drone thing in the background. I'm not mad at the drums. I think the vocal chop is lazy as fuck. Sometimes it's cool to just do that. Nah, I get it, but it feels lazy with the chop. I feel like if you had taken that chop and took some of the melodies he was doing and pitched them a couple semitones up or down, you would have realized like you could have made some of those notes he's singing and stuff work. Maybe you have to move into a different key, but they could have worked with your chords. So you don't have to just use map and then pitch it from map, and just like move one note into the key. That's really easy to do. I feel like you could, if you could take a melody, get it into the right key, process it the right way, and then put a new chord or a new background or a new note under it. That's when shit starts getting really interesting with the sampling. So yeah, like I feel like the big part of the battle is this how you use the sample, because everybody in here makes dope beats when they have a million hours. But I like the idea. I just don't like the map. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go easy Z. Too repetitive. A lot of the different things you're putting in there aren't working well together. There's some things kind of fighting energy-wise, vibe-wise, but I do like there's these chords. It sounds like a brass, old like 80s kind of brass thing you played on top of the breakdown part of the sample. This sounds crazy to say, but like if you had given me those chords and that sample chop you did, I would have made that go crazy. Because there was something to the when you added the chords and it got really slow. I hear something in there that I feel like I could have gone the right way, but the problem is it went very far the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just need to like reinstall FL or something, because it seems like certain shit's not lining up the way it should. Let's leave that where it is. Le Walk next up. Don't stop. Don't stop the beat. I can't stop. Second, because of a lot of like production things about it I really like. Stupid ass computer. Hold on, sorry, my computer's tripping. I really like a lot of the ideas in it. It made me feel a little bit Crazy Frog at one point. Like it was kind of like a little bit Crazy Frog Keitra ripoff for a moment, but better drums on that. And I think it would have taken it like not even like 2%, 3%, 5%. Better drums on that would have taken it really far, because that's so much of the game when it comes to like house stuff or like dance music or whatever. Oh, did my thing just come out? Fuck. Hold on, my interface came out. But yeah, I really like the like really sharp kind of like Lindrum snare thing you had on there. The snare was cool to me. But I don't know. I feel someone said, not gonna lie, you're bugging. One Wulong, go listen to this song on your fucking speakers, because I'm listening to this shit on speakers and y'all are listening to it via speakers through an H4n through your fucking sound card on your iPhone. What I'm hearing sounds like a cool idea, but the actual mix and the way the kick was hitting and the 16th note hi-hat was a little quantized. I think the drums could have gone crazier, but I think the idea is cool. I even like the kind of Crazy Frog chop. Interesting. One Wulong said I fuck with it. That's dope. That doesn't help you bring up any spots in the battle. But One Wulong likes your beat. Let's put you in second. Le Walk. Right now, Isaiah's in first. Le Walk in second. Cole's in third. itskargo in fourth. goldngrief in fifth. 415 beats in sixth. EZ in seventh. And next up in eighth right now, we have knownaspearson. If the numbers are off from what I'm saying, it's because this one, let me just move this one down actually, make it easier. J.O., you really fucked up. I was about to give you an expensive ass gift today just for being in the top 10. I don't know why you would delete that beat. All right, next up, known as a person. Let's go. I don't know what fucking Don Tolliver Cymatics pack you got that guitar from, but I think that you're someone who with like an OZ drum pack, a Foreign Tech drum pack, the right splice kits, the right Reddit kits, your beats would sound incredibly different. And it might just be your sound choice. But the hat on that, not doing you any favors because it's so close to the percussion sounds you're using that the patterns feel mixed up. I would use like this is me personally, but a lot of my favorite producers I think as well would use just like a sharper, maybe something a little higher pitched. I don't know. Could be wrong. Everyone's hating on the kick. I didn't hate the kick that much, but I just hated that there was just so much kick, no 808 at the beginning because it didn't feel like you were leading up to this thing. It felt like everything came in and was missing something. It didn't feel like, oh, we're getting to the 808. Or that's just me. It just had a little bit of a YouTube tutorial thing to it. I feel like your drums should be noticeably bigger, louder, meaner on top of the sample and on top of the other stuff. They weren't. Your drums were not even close to as loud as that fucking guitar loop that you got from Loop Masters. It just kind of felt like a lot of layers of arcade on top of each other without a lot of mixing. I think you can organize your ideas better. I think you can use better drum sounds. And then, make fake Gunna beats all you want. But definitely got to get those things right. If you're making something that's that simple and that's been done that many times, it's got to be impeccable at this point if you're going to do something like that. It's just true. There's so many songs we all can reference that have that kind of guitar sound, guitar loop, guitar harmony, guitar chord change with those kind of drums. Like Gunna beats have been Gunna beats now for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So when people hear that beat, it better be really strong. Who keeps saying Lucrio? Like, can y'all fucking relax? I'm like, what is this Lucrio gang in the chat? Are y'all good? Like, did someone send you in here from another stream? I don't understand. Why is everyone tripping out? Who the fuck is Lucrio? People in here tripping. Lucrio got robbed. Hey, boy Carolina, shut the fuck up. How about take your face and shut it. And take your fingers off the keyboard in my fucking Twitch stream. How about that? The votes are the votes. Someone said he got more votes than 10th place. Okay, well just say that then. Boom, he's in 10th place now. Lucrio got robbed. What are we going to do? Kenny's not going to listen to the beat. How fucking miserable can you be on a Monday? It's a beat battle. Relax. They're there now. We fixed it. Just say next time, hey, Kenny, the votes are different on that. Like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Lucrio's never going to make it. He got fucking passed over. Shut your fucking face. Y'all putting Lucrio in a tough situation now because if that beat's not crazy, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, Lucrio gang. Lucrio, how are we not going to get you in the 10? Your voting is wrong. The voting system, Eris. Shut the fuck up. Are y'all in kindergarten? Well, apparently not. Offside Cam's fucking an AARP member. Guys, it's not that dramatic. Everybody just chill out for a second. We're going to get back to it. We'll figure out the voting. Someone's talking about, I only like Lucrio's old stuff. No one asked you about either new stuff or the old stuff. Just fucking... All right. Offside Cam, we love you. Next up. Oh, that was known as Pearson. I said known as person. Sorry. Itsinphy. Let's go.
Oh my
I feel like I'm about to start crumping. Where do I put that? All right, you're going above fucking Feezy out of here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're going over. Whap, whap, whap. All right, who else? 415. I think I was going to leave you right there. Yeah, fucking right. Okay. Infy. Honestly, people were hating on your breakdown. I think the drum break in your breakdown was harder than the drums you had initially. I feel like those drums could go crazy. The ones you had, like the live drums you had. The main sound felt a little bit like Red Bull beat battle vibes. You guys remember DiBiase? It felt a little bit like an old beat battle, iStandard producer battle in fucking 2009 kind of melody. But I think you could have done something with that breakdown. I'm literally putting you in 6th place just because of how hard that drum break was. All right. Last but not least, chat favorite, Lucrio. Lucrio, I hope you spaz for your sake because I don't really know you or know anything about you, but they've been tweaking about this. I like Mac DeMarco too. And Monty Booker. Not mad at it. I'm not in love with it either. I feel like I like the guitar and like live bass kind of thing. I'm not mad at your patterns really. You're like the 808 sound or anything. The chop was okay. The chop's probably my least favorite part of the beat, but I feel like like a different chord change would have done you a lot of good. Or even if you took those same chords and they had a little bit more of embellishments on them, a couple little nines, couple little pinky, like, you know, these kind of joints, like a couple of these little babies, little hammer-on pull-off. You need a couple little things to keep those chords moving. There was something about those chords that were just kind of flat to me. Not just the chord change, but even just the sound of the playing and stuff. It just felt a little bit like, you know those days where I make beats on stream and you could tell I just learned the chord change like 2 seconds ago, and I'm like, chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, and then you got to kind of go back and like make the rhythms interesting, add stuff on top to make it interesting, start moving shit around. Like, it felt like that chord change like barely got figured out for the beat, and it was just like, okay, chord 1, this works, and you tried 30 different chords, and that second chord you were like, nah, this pretty much works. They didn't feel like, and I do that too. I do that all the time. I'm always trying to figure out, okay, what do I play on top of this? I'm not sure exactly what the notes are that I need or what's going to sound the coolest, so I get it. But different chord change would have made those guitars way more interesting, because I like the format and everything you had in the beat. I just think some of it just didn't have the confidence in the playing. That could be fucking the game changer for the beat. So you know what, Lucrio? I'm going to move you up. I'm even going to put you right here probably, to be honest. I feel confident about that. I think we have it for today. Isaiah, you're taking it home just off the top. For first place today for the gifts, we are giving out Isotope RX8 Advanced. IsaiahBennett, you're going home with $1,200 worth of plugins. Come on. Stop reminding me about WildCard. I know, you idiots. H9 plugin series bundle is going to Lewak. Lewak, you just got $1,100 worth of plugins. Let's go. Great work. CullsMcGee is getting Auto-Tune Unlimited for 1 year. Lucrio is getting the Apogee Effects Rack. itskargo is getting Soothe 2. goldngrief is getting XO by XLN Audio. itsinphy is getting Spiff from Oak Sound. EZ is getting $100 from drumbroker.com. 415 Beats is getting Serato Sampler. And knownaspearson is getting Auto-Tune Unlimited for 6 months. That's every single plugin that Antares makes. The harmonizer, the vocoder, Auto-Tune, Auto Key, everything. You get all of that Shout out to our top 10. Manya is our wild card for today. Let's see what it does. This is the worst beat. Sound like old Bieber. This is the wild card? I like that better than like 8th place. I mean, it's a little funky, but for the last place, got anything funny to say about it. Kind of sounds like an Akon beat, but hey, Akon got hits and a whole city. Who are we to make jokes? Shout out to Manya for the wild card. I'm kind of upset it wasn't worse.